Afternoon, feeling a bit better today, so I thought a quick video for you guys, and I'd just like to say, fear the man who has nothing to lose, for he who loves nothing therefore fears nothing. But also fear the man who has everything to lose, for he who has everything will stop at nothing to protect it. There are people who can't abide anyone disagreeing with just one thing that they believe to be true. They will go about seeking others who believe everything they believe and will not shift in their thinking to a place where there is a different reality, where we exist in a multi-dimensional experience, where there are many ways to the truth and where there are many truths appearing false, and also many falsehoods appearing true. We need to relax and allow the views of others to be allowed to sit comfortably around us, to be able to feel some common ground with more people who slightly differ in their understanding of the world. People are not bad or evil or even wrong for thinking differently. Our life experiences have led us all to think as we do, and we have all followed different paths. When we become so focused on one vision, that vision kind of takes us into all sorts of dilemmas. We need to take time to sit in silence and allow others' views to sit quietly beside us, and you can then start to allow opposing views to also sit in your space. You can analyse the reasons behind opposing thoughts. In time, you can even sit in the same space as someone you might see as an enemy due to the way they see the world and other human beings around them. Most don't know how to gain the skill set to allow space for someone else's disagreements rather, and seek some common ground. They will see the new person as a mortal enemy rather than what they really are, which is someone who has concluded many things through their own life experiences, where they truly believe that they are in their thinking, without ever really knowing that people who they judge or even are having any life experiences of the world at all, or what that even looks like to them. Only when we're able to sit there and actually listen to them and start feeling safe to be able to speak and listen and offer some alternative views, then we might be able to come to some agreements and some conclusions. And these ways, people can end even the worst kind of conflicts. When we chose someone like Boris Johnson to lead us, someone who, in the bumbling fluff of his buffoonery, we chose a person who does not have the capability to be able to do this. His prejudgment supersedes the ability to allow any room to find an alternative place where illicit prejudgment is not a part of the discussion. I truly believe that had Jeremy Corbyn been Prime Minister today, he would offer that space without judgment and would have got to a place of peace over what's happened and what we've been seeing going on in the world before any idiotic decision making could ever have taken place. We must remember that winning by any means, even through lies and deception, is all they know how to behave. And they've been getting away with this for centuries. And now the internet has happened and they can no longer do that because we are seeing what's going on and we're spotting the problems for ourselves. British people see supporting this behaviour as being more patriotic. We see Starmer using patriotism as a means to pander to those people. None of this is being patriotic. True patriotism is about looking after the people of this nation and understanding that we live in a world where we don't have to fear others needing to do harm to us, where the people are healthy and well enough to work because there's a working health service to ensure that this is the case, rather than, as we're seeing, Sunak trying to force sick and disabled people into work, and they'll be offering those who are offering jobs money to have sick people work for them. So now we are where we are with the evil multi-billionaire prime minister who blames the most sick people in society, with a senile lesser evil than Trump as president in the US. Although that's questionable in itself, I would say he is even more evil. When it comes to attempting to find that place to discuss peaceful negotiations, it's now become impossible to say there is no good or bad. When a genocide is taking place before our eyes, it's all gone too far. I used to think that Hitler was an entity all of his own. I thought the worst were people like Putin, who I didn't actually see as anywhere close to being as evil as Hitler. Then I saw Netanyahu, and there he is, a mirror image of all that's wrong in the world, the devil himself manifesting before us. I used to think the world is made up of thinking people. That's not as black and white as Hitler, Stalin versus Mother Teresa. That it's a multifaceted array of colours, that it is what people are truly made of, and that makes life truly beautiful. I used to think that we could take every opportunity to enjoy the colours and use them to find common ground so that we can sit with each other in our beautiful gardens of nature's gifts. That's also love rather than just feel anger when opposing views that have moved into our own spaces. I would tell friends that they must let the beauty of another heart mustn't let the beauty must let the beauty of others' heart overwhelm them. That fear conjures up so many imaginings, and to find comfort in these areas, that truth comes in a spectrum of so many hues and wonder. And it's that makes us beautiful, not ugly and stuck in a tunnel vision where the end game can only be reached through death and destruction. But now, well, I see the death and destruction, and my heart breaks as the poverty of love and ambition for a loving, peaceful world that I thought was possible. Seeing what I see now, I don't see any possibility of us getting there anytime soon unless more people wake up to the reality of what they have been cheering on, a genocide of innocent people once again. Please, God, make it stop. Bless you, lovely people, for joining me and listening to me. I super love you all. That's it for me. Bye for now.